My name is Layla Slimane.
My name is Bushra El Turk.
I'm Aidel Keshav.
My name is Stacey Hardy.
Woman at Point Zero is a new opera based on the novel of Noel Saadawi, which has the same title, combined with documentary voices of women in prison nowadays.
It really tells the story of one woman who murders a man. In this case, she's working as a prostitute and murders a pimp. But it's a life story, it's an epic story, it's a coming of age story.
This project is my first opera, which is something I've been waiting for. It's also very personal and dear to me because the questions and themes addressed are ones that I'm preoccupied by in my personal everyday life. This piece is urgent because it addresses issues that are still universal everywhere in the world.
We're living in a moment where the question of violence against women and the question of violence against people of color, the question of violence against anybody who is perceived as weak or outside of a very dominant male white tradition is something that's, I think, on the forefront of everyone's lips. And I think that there's an enormous urgency to deal with these things in a myriad of ways. I think taking to the streets and protesting is a really valuable and important thing at this moment. But I also think that there's a real space to try and produce work that allow us to think about the complexities of the questions, that allow us to some way connect maybe with the emotional quality and content of these questions. We have a documentary filmmaker, we have a theatre director, we have a music composer, and we have a writer. And I think we're all taking a risk together and trying to do something that we don't normally do and do something that we don't normally do together.
What's also very exciting for me is working with a female-based crew. We're from different disciplines and from different nationalities, which makes it super interesting, for me at least.
They blow my mind. They inspire me so much and they have so much to say, weaving all the elements together so intelligently and sensitively.
The interesting thing conceptually in this opera is that the attempt is for the music world and the singers to merge. In a way, the singers might also join creating the music as well as being in their roles, but also the musical ensemble will act as some form of a chorus inspired by the idea of the Greek chorus. And the idea is that all together will create a rich universe.
With an artistic compulsion to give voice to marginalised voices through narrative forms and ways of making music, through the blurring of notation and improvisation and through the blurring of Eastern and Western idioms, I was really hungry to see what would happen if my musical language would explode into the other art forms through the vessels of a multimedia music theatre production. This project is worth your support because you'll be giving voice to the many women that this opera represents.
There's an urgency more than ever now after Corona to reimagine what the arts are, to reimagine opera. And I think that this project is an attempt to reimagine what opera is and what it can be.